What's in the bag?
Hey, what's up everybody? In today's video, it's a little different, no wakeboarding, but it is wakeboard related. And the topic is what's in my bag, and more specifically, what's in my wakeboard bag. Now, most riders, when they get out on the boat, get on the water, they'll bring a small backpack or a gear bag with them that holds a lot of stuff like their wallets, sunscreen, towel, etc. And I want to go through and share with you guys with what's in my bag. So might be a little bit of overkill, and if you've seen any of my videos, some of it is pretty extensive, so this probably will come as no surprise to anybody, but we'll just go by pocket and see what I carry. Right, and the first one on the outside pocket, it's an old backpack from my work. Our former sponsor was Nike for the US speed skating team, and it has a lot of pockets and compartments that's easy for me to organize. So so far I haven't found a backpack that has been better for me to use on the water, since I like to carry a lot of different things and separate and organize things. This just makes it a lot easier for me. Anyway, first pocket. I carry a laser thermometer, and I use that to measure the water temp, especially in the early part of the season, like in March and April, and late in the season, September, October, just to see what the water temps are like, and what we need to use in terms of cold water gear. Do we need to use a dry suit, thicker wet suit? And as it gets warmer, maybe we can just switch to a knee-out top and board shorts. And then finally, if we can just go with a vest and board shorts. So carry a laser thermometer. Also carry a handheld GPS. Now, I got this back in the day when I was, my boats didn't have GPS perfect pass or zero off. They would use a paddle wheel, and you would have to calibrate the speedo by using a GPS, a handheld GPS. So I got this about 15 years ago. But I also like to use it if you're in a river type situation. For instance, next week is the Wake in the Snake tournament on the in Burley, Idaho, on the Snake River, and obviously that has a current, and so the water, the running surface is going to be different one way versus the other. So it just gives a nice accurate reading and how to set up the boat speed for, especially for tournaments and so forth. And a lot of times, boats nowadays have what's called river mode, but we've even found that doesn't work as accurately sometimes. So it's nice to have the handheld GPS, and mine's just a simple Garmin that I got off of Amazon. I also have just a handheld box cutter. It's always nice to have just an extra blade in case maybe you wrap up the rope in the prop and you need something sharp to cut away, just stuff like that. So it's a nice simple Milwaukee everyday carry blade. Second zipper, I have a screwdriver ratchet to screw in bindings, make sure that they're tight, fins, any kind of that. So it comes with multiple screw heads, both Phillips and flathead, so that's always nice to have. Carry a bottle of sunscreen. I really like the Hawaiian Tropic weightless sunscreen. It feels like nothing's on, and if you put it on like maybe 30 minutes before you even leave the house, so it has time to soak into your skin, you rarely have to reapply. And if I reapply, it's once in an 8-hour day. So I really like this product. And I also carry a medical razor, safety razor, because I have to tape my ankles a lot. I jacked my ankle for the third year in a row, so I have to tape it up, and so this just makes it nice and easy to cut the tape off when I'm done with my set. Side pocket here. Talking about the medical razor, so I just carry a little plastic container that has my under wrap and my medical tape to wrap my ankle. Let's see what else is in here. Just a Ziploc bag in case I need to keep something dry. I also carry I got this hospital sock. It's nice because it's got grips and so forth. Now, if I don't cut off the tape off my ankle, because maybe I'm going to do another set and I feel like it's staying tight, I will wear a sock so I don't get the adhesive on the vinyl in the boat, just to keep it clean. Just a courtesy, if I'm on somebody else's boat, I'm not getting adhesive all over their interior. So that goes with that. Do I have anything else in there? Nope, nothing else in that pocket. Then I've got a drop pocket. I do carry 2 microfibers, whether I'm on somebody else's boat or not. If it's on my boat, I have a microfiber for every person that I'm planning on having on that boat that day, so that we can use it to wipe down, keep the interior dry when we're riding, and then afterwards to use to wipe up the gel coat and so forth. Some people like to use towels, and hey, if you like to use towels, that's totally fine. I just found that, you know, towels, once they get wet, they end up just being soaked and useless anymore. Whereas microfibers, you can squeeze them out, wring them out, and then continue to use them as you go. So you can use it for the entire day. Also, I carry a couple of ShamWows, you know, the popular infomercial. I use these to wipe my body and my clothes because they soak up a lot of water. And again, you can wring them out and keep using them for every rider that's getting into the boat, and they can keep their towels dry and save that for later. Maybe use it on their drive home and put it on their seats versus putting a wet towel down, or just their towel getting wet, especially in those cold months, like again early spring, late fall, where it's colder in the day, the air temps are colder, and you want to stay as dry as possible. It's better to use something like a ShamWow than a towel, because otherwise you're just gonna go through a lot of towels, and they take up a lot of space on the boat, believe it or not. Also have a GoPro, an older GoPro Hero 4 that I use to capture some B-roll footage and so forth. Typically on this one, I would have the video camera that I'm using right here tucked in that same pocket, but obviously I'm using it to shoot this video. Then we'll go to the main compartment. I'll have my riding t-shirt. Typically I'll wear this over my vest, or a different kind of t-shirt over my vest, just to support my sponsors, and yeah, have a little bit of advertisement. Also keeps me a little bit warmer, not that I really care about that, but and depending on the temperature of the day, you know, being here in Utah, we get desert-like conditions, so we can get a 30 to 40 temperature swing from the morning to the afternoon, especially in the beginning of the year. So in the cold mornings, like typically I'll have a little bit of thicker insulated jacket, just a full zip with a hoodie maybe, and yeah. Once it starts getting warmer, and like I'm talking, I'll use that maybe in the 40s, you know, or low 50s, and when it gets to the upper 50s, low 60s, I'll go to just a windbreaker. Not very insulated, but again, doesn't breathe much. It's a windbreaker, so it keeps you warm and keeps that cold air off of you, at least for a couple of sets until the sun comes up and the air warms up. I also carry on a Hypervolt Hyper Ice percussion massager, just to help me keep me loose. You know, I'm getting older now, and it's a lot harder to stay loose on the boat, especially before and after my sets. It's nice to help warm up, get the muscles ready, and then afterwards, if I'm going to take another set, just help keep me loose. And it's amazing how many of the riders want to use this when I break it out, so it does go in handy. Again, for those colder mornings, I'll have a Neo top. I've been using O'Neill's for nearly 30 years now, and can't say enough about the Hyper Freak. I use a 1.5 millimeter Neo top, and it keeps you really, really warm. The material is nice and flexible, and it just is really form-fitting and keeps you really warm, even at just 1.5 millimeters. Also carry a towel. I haven't used a towel in years. Like I said, I use microfibers, I use the ShamWows, I air dry, so I just keep it just in case maybe somebody else needs it, but I rarely go through and use a towel. Oh, years ago, I didn't even realize this was still in here. Old rash guards from the late 90s, the 1900s. My brother used to be the owner of R&R Surf and Ski in Hawaii, and this was one of the R&R rash guards that we had. R2 was one of the logos, R squared. And so I remember breaking this out years ago just as a throwback, and I must not have taken it out of my bag. I also have another plastic container. This just has a little bit of extra things like a heating pad, ice bag in case somebody gets hurt, another ace wrap, an ankle brace, ankle wrap in case somebody needs a little extra support. Just again, better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I haven't dug into this container in a while, so I wonder if the heating pads even still work. Then I have also a toolbox that I keep some extra supplies. Again, some waterproof 3M Dermaguard, just in case you get cut or whatever and you need some waterproof adhesive. I keep that in there. Just some extra fuses for manual pumps when I needed to use manual pumps all the time. A bunch of laces for when I had laces, lace bindings. I haven't used lace bindings in about 10 years now, but a lot of my crew still do, so if they break a lace, I have some extra pairs that they can use. Fin key for a wake surfer, cold pack in case we need something really quick to put on an injury. A bunch of 0.5 spine fins, O'Brien spine fins that I used to use for my format board, O'Brien format. These are some nitro-filled gloves in case somebody gets hurt. You always want to make sure that you have nylon gloves. I also have them in my first aid kit on the boat, but I'm not always on my own boat. So in case somebody gets hurt on another boat, and I can have something, some protection. Some extra binding locks, an extra set of binding locks. Other lace locks for those that need lace locks. And just some extra M6, looks like some extra M6 bolts, so for bindings. So that's my toolkit. And that's it for the main compartment. And then there's a smaller compartment on the inside. Carry a pair of water ski gloves for when it's cold. My hands get frozen. My legs don't get cold easy, so I can be, you know, in board shorts pretty quickly, even if the water's cold. But my hands get frozen really quick, and especially when the air is blowing on them. So I end up, if I don't have gloves, it's hard for me to hold on to the handle. So use a pair of water ski gloves. I know a lot of people would bust on that, but I don't care. Do what you got to do. Have a pair of small bottle of Aleve painkiller in case people need a little bit of relief from getting hurt. Just a little package of Kleenex. Let's see, in this zipper here. A couple of Garuka bars in case I get hungry, either before or after my set. I can't tell you how many times members of my crew, they'll just go through my stash in my boat really quick. So, yeah, you guys owe me some for that. Just some rock tape, a small first aid kit with band-aids and some alcohol wipes and stuff like that. What else we got here? Swim goggles. Now I recommend swim goggles in case you got to go under the boat. A lot of people, they'll just, you know, open their eyes in fresh water, which is fine. But I found like if you have goggles, you don't get distracted as easily. And if you're in a place that you're riding in salt water, you definitely want goggles because having salt water in your eyes is not comfortable. I don't know why I have a thumb drive. I think this thumb drive had a program that I could plug into my Supra. So maybe that's why I keep that in here. So what else? Earplugs. I got a couple of sets of earplugs that go with the swim goggles. So if you're one that needs to keep your ears dry because maybe you got some ear infections easily, have extra earplugs in case you forget. And just a mini multi-tool Leatherman. And that's it for the one more compartment to go. And then we're done. I have my glasses, my Oakleys, and depending on the day, the model can change. Keep another different attachment for my Hyper Ice. It comes with like 5 different attachments. I usually use 1 or 2 specifically for my muscles and joints. I carry an extra battery for the video camera. A couple of just some snack packs in case I get hungry, need some quick energy. Liquid gel shot with a little bit of caffeine. Again, if you're on the boat and it's hot and maybe you run out of liquids or food and you need some energy, these things are quick and easy and don't make a mess. So I highly recommend them. Just a Ziploc bag with my boat insurance and all my paperwork. Try to keep it dry, but again, I just keep it in my backpack whether I'm on my boat or not. See, I keep a waterproof pack for my cell phone, my keys in case I need to get in the water to get to the ramp. Sometimes there's some places here in Utah that you don't have docks, so you got to swim in from the boat. So it's always nice to have, and they're cheap. You can get them at any sporting goods store. Got a extendable stick for my GoPro, and then also a selfie stick for my cell phone. So yeah, that's about it. So as you can see, I pack a lot of crap. Some of the stuff I use quite a bit, and every time I'm on the water, some of them I may not ever take it out of my bag for years. Like I said, I had my rash guard, my towel, one of my plastic containers. They're usually at the bottom of my bag because that's where they're gonna stay, and I don't need to use it that often. But anyways, if you found this video helpful and maybe helps you pack your bag a little bit more thoroughly, or if you thought it was a bit of overkill, drop your comments and your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you think. So thanks for joining me on this video, and you have a good day. Later. So again, all of this fits into that one backpack right there.